I'm popping a squat in the end zone because this is basically where Utah State lived all night on Saturday night. The Aggies scored 78 points against the Idaho State Bengals, their most in a game since 1919, which was coincidentally also against the Bengals. Utah State picked up the win 78-28 here at Maverick Stadium. A terrific atmosphere in Logan for Utah State's 2023 home opener at Maverick Stadium. But Idaho State tried to play spoiler on Saturday night. The Aggies, though, struck first on their second play from scrimmage. Robert Briggs is off to the races and gone for a 58-yard touchdown. And right away, Utah State leads 7-0. But the response from the Bengals was perfect. Jordan Cook finds Rigby native Christian Fredrickson for the score, and this game is tied. Fredrickson led all receivers with a career-best 116 yards, along with 2 touchdowns in this one. It was still knotted up after one, but Utah State exploded in the second quarter. Devon Booth finds the corner and the pylon. Then he points to the cannon and says, wait for it, wait for it. Boom goes the dynamite. Utah State leads 14-7, and the Aggies were just getting started. Next Utah State drive, Booth gets the handoff again, and after being stopped initially, he breaks free. Down the sideline he goes for another house call. The Aggies would score 44 points in the quarter to take an insurmountable 51-14 lead at the half. Bengals didn't quit though. Third quarter, Hunter Hayes looks for the corner, and there's Michael Shulikov with a foot down and a touchdown on a terrific grab. But the Aggies would add more salt to the wound in the game's final minute. On fourth down, Jaden Francois picks off ISU, and nobody will catch him on his way to the end zone for Utah State's second pick six of the game. That caps a terrific 78-28 win for Utah State over Idaho State, the 6th straight win for the Aggies in the series. Even while scoring the 4th most points in the game in school history, Utah State head coach Blake Anderson says there's still plenty of room for improvement.
I'm proud of the guys, the way they did that. I know the score, the score is one of those that you don't get very often, but there's still a lot of mistakes we got to correct, and I'm looking forward to being able to watch and see how many guys got to play, get snaps that they don't normally get, and feel like we grew up in a lot of areas. But it just gets tougher, so we needed it badly.
Boy, what a second quarter had happened. Pretty much everything that could have gone wrong went wrong. But, I think it was a great opportunity for our program to have some teachable moments, both on offense, defense, and special teams. And I think early on in the season, you're looking for a lot of those. You play the non-conference games, and it's kind of like the NFL preseason. It has no bearing on us going to the playoffs or anything else. I think for us, it's just having opportunities to teach guys and love on guys and overcome adversity. And there was a lot of that today. So it was really cool for the coaches and the players to have opportunities to have each other's backs and to correct mistakes. And there's a lot more we got to correct. Obviously, you don't want to come out and perform like that all the time, but I thought there were positives in the intangible aspects. And, excited to go to work with these guys next week.
Next up, Idaho State gets to open up the newly renovated Holt Arena when they take on the Northern Iowa Panthers. While for Utah State, it will be a short week as they open up conference play at Air Force. Reporting from Maverick Stadium in Logan, Utah, I'm Sports Director Eric Moon.